In Mattock, you play miners creating an underground labyrinth. The tiles you place on the board are the corridors of this labyrinth. To keep the mine from collapsing, no tile can touch more than 3 other tiles. The winner is the last player who is able to place a tile on the board without collapsing the mine. On your turn, you must mine by placing a tile on an open space, and you may move one of your miners through the corridors of the mine. You can also remove isolated enemy miners. There are 2 rules for mining. First, the tile you mine must be connected to one of your miners by other tiles. Your opponent's miners block your connections. Second, no tile may ever touch more than 3 other tiles, so you can't mine in a space that already borders more than 3 tiles, or next to another tile that already touches 3 other tiles. After mining, you may move one of your miners to any tile connected to that miner. You can move through your own miners, but your opponent's miners block your connections. At the end of your turn, remove all opponent miners that are not connected to other opponent miners and are connected to 2 or more of your own miners. If your opponent removes one of your miners, return it to the board on the tile that you mine on your next turn. The last player who can mine wins, so you need access to more open spaces than your opponent. In the endgame, these open spaces will usually be around the edge of the board. Here, red is in a winning position. Protect edge spaces by blocking choke points with your miners and building shapes that block your opponent's connections. Remember, no tile can ever touch more than 3 other tiles. So, when a tile touches exactly 3 other tiles, all of the adjacent open spaces are blocked. There are only 3 ways that a tile can touch 3 other tiles, making these 3 shapes. The T-Rex, which blocks 2 spaces on one side and 1 space on the other. The Whirligig, which blocks 3 alternating spaces. And the Diamond, which blocks 3 spaces on each side. Notice how red has protected many edge spaces using these basic shapes combined with careful miner placements. Blue hasn't created an effective structure, so red can invade blue's territory and remove blue's miner. As the players continue to mine and remove, they will eventually link their miners together and split the board's territory between them. Whoever has more open spaces in their own territory will win the game. For more strategy information, to play online or print and play, follow the links in the description. Have fun.